Fo shizzle my bar weep grana weep ninny bizzle, because it's only bloody prime time! Oh my word, oh my word, oh my word, it's Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. Now, I was a bit apprehensive about doing this video because, to be honest, I find Optimus Prime a little bit tedious. I mean, of course he's brilliant, but that's kind of the problem. He's always right and he always wins and he usually dies and it's always ever so tragic, but then he gets better because everyone loves him so bloody much. Yawn. But whenever I get one of his toys in my hand, I remember that people like him because he's awesome! So check this thing out if you would. It's such a beauty. It's like 9 feet tall and the detail's just amazing. I don't know if they could have possibly made it any more movie accurate. It's just spot on. There is a fair amount of boring grey plastic on show, but the blue just goes on forever. And I'm not sure if the red's going to come over too well on my awful camera, which is probably why there isn't more of it, but trust me, it's proper bow. I try not to look at this guy too often because my eyes get all weak at the knees whenever they see it. Do eyes have knees? Prime has knees. Ratcheted knees. Yeah, his legs are chock full of tasty click. But the arms are a little bit hampered by these kibble flaps. And they work a load better if you just flip out his Voldo blades. These things are ruthless. And they come in pretty handy should he want anyone to give him their face. Apart from these piddly arm flaps, there's not a lot of kibble, save for a smidge on the back. But that's nothing next to his Voyager figure. I'd like also to compare him to the first Leader Prime, but I can't because I haven't got him. But from what I can tell, this thing looks infinitely better. Surprisingly for the proud and revered almighty leader of the Autobots that he is, he's quite reserved with the old Autobot symbol. He's like only got this tiny one here on his boob. On his upper boob. You'd think he'd have a gigantic one right in the centre of his face, or like his crotch. Slightly more appropriate is his gimmickry, check it out.
I am Optimus Prime.
He gives his tits a big manly flex and announces his name. It would have been nice if he'd gone, "One shall stand, one shall fall." Or even, "Autobots, transform and roll out!" I can't really do it. But for Optimus Prime, saying his name aloud is almost self-parody. He just needs to follow it up with, "Everyone listen to me, I'm so wise and I'm the strongest." Transform a thing like a man with a thing, and we're gonna transform a thing tonight. I just love transforming this thing. It's about as complex as Jetfire, but it's nothing like as fiddly or annoying. It's a total blast and bloody hell, it's so great. When I first got him into this mode, I did something I haven't done in about 20 years. I carried him around for a bit. I didn't want to put him down, and I still kind of feel like that. I feel like as long as I've got my Optimus Prime, everything will be completely fine forever. Bit weird. But yes, there's another tiny Autobot symbol up there. The wheels all work fabulously. It makes a little noise. And here's a little undocumented treat for you. Emotive windows. Oh. Ah! But still the best thing about it is the way it looks. It looks so great that it made me want to go and buy Jolt and Ratchet to go alongside it. I never wanted those two before. I've gone 2 movies without buying Ratchet, and all of a sudden I want him as an accessory. So yes, this is a wonderful figure. Next to old Masterpiece Optimus, it doesn't quite measure up because this incarnation, let's face it, is never going to be as enduring as the G1 version. But for Movie Prime, I can't see it getting any better than this. 8 out of 5. Anyways, you may remember that time I reviewed Armada Jetfire, and I showed how you can combine it with Armada Optimus, and I said something like, "Will Revenge of the Fallen give us anything like this?" I doubt it. Well, shut me up. Getting these two together is actually really difficult. First time it took me about an hour and a half, and I'm not even kidding. It's certainly not just a case of booyah! But I think it's worth it. This is just evil. Check it out, Prime's a little bit taller because he's on tiptoes. And Jetfire's scary spiky bits are coming at you like a spooky tree. It's kind of nice how the combined form has its own noise. And if you're sneaky, you can make it do this.
Jetfire's my name.
At first I was a bit wounded that you can't see Jetfire's face, but then at this point of the movie, he's dead. So that would have been a bit weird. Plus it adds to the effect that Prime's just wearing his bits. You can't really do a lot with this thing. I mean, you can just about move its arms, and it's actually really heavy. And I don't think it'd be too hard to snap off something important. And this bit here looks pretty sharp, so I don't like having my eye so close to it. But as if you're going to play with it. Although this clearly is all about Optimus, I think it could have used a better name than just Power Up Optimus Prime. It needs one of those awesome Japanese double-barreled names like Kill Bison or Deathsaurus or God Bomber. But honestly, that doesn't matter. The point is, this thing looks brutal. Just don't touch it. Alright, that was number 60. Many thanks to that one guy, Chris, and his mate Richard, who collectively gave me this beast. You guys are awesome. And by you guys, I mean you two guys. And also you other guys. The macro you guys. In a bit.